Hey guys, Josser here. It goes without saying, but Moscow is probably the most balanced campaign by far. And there is a good reason for that. And pretty much I'm just going to explain that and more or less why I've actually grown to like Moscow a lot more. Now, long-time viewers of the channel will know that I pretty much refused to play Moscow. Like, I was not a fan of Moscow, and it's kind of grown on me over a recent month. Like, I've been playing it quite a bit recently, and it's grown on me. Now, for people who don't know, I love Normandy. Obviously, that's pretty much well known by now, and I'm a really big fan of Berlin. So, and pretty much I actually have to thank Napoleon Total for this. But basically, we were playing a few rounds of Moscow, and I was enjoying them. I mean, until we ran into Quadro, and I pretty much had to try and we had to try and fed off Quadro with max stat, who had max stats, and all I had was an MP28 as the highest firing weapon that I had, singular by the way, singular MP28, and the glitched over MP40, which I transferred over from a glitch. But I digress. But honestly, Moscow is by far the most balanced campaign in Enlisted, and the reason for it is because, well, I'm just gonna go onto the rifles. Look, it takes until level 21 to get a semi-auto. Now, what this means is that for the first 20 levels, everyone's on bolt actions. It doesn't matter if you're Soviets. It doesn't matter if you're Germans. You're going to be on bolt actions. The only exception is level 16, where the Soviets get a I think it's the sniper SVT 38, which is bad. It's bad that the Soviets get that, and the Germans don't get like a scoped Gewehr 41 instead. But yeah, but you know, other than that, it's basically bolt actions until the end. Well, until you get to level 40 and level 21, I meant, where you get, you know, you get the Gewehr 41, and then you get the ZH-29. But they're very expensive rifles. Like, you know, they each cost 3 silver orders. The same goes with the Soviets. They get the AV, they get the SVT, and then they get the AVS. Now, obviously, the AVS is fucking dirty. Like, this thing is really powerful. But really, for the most part, you're not using big, you know, weapons until the late game. Like, even here, like, yeah, you get the drum mag PPD, at the same time the Axis get the MP40. But at the same time, it's like, to get the really good PPD and the really good PPSH, you know, that's still level 28, 26, and 30, whereas the Axis, you know, they get the Kurali, they get the Beretta M38, which, the M38 isn't the best, and it's nowhere near as good as a PPSH. Kurali I've heard really great things about, and I really want to get that Kurali. But that's one of the reasons why I actually was grinding up Moscow, just to use the Kurali. And as well as like the LMGs as well. The LMGs are pretty awesome. Like the MG13 is actually really cool. Like, I've been using this. This is actually a really good weapon. You also get the MG34, the anti-tank rifles as well. Like, I have a lot of fun using the anti-tank rifles. Just killing with the anti-tank rifles. Like, honestly, it's a really fun campaign. Like, I'm just gonna have to say it. It's a really well balanced, really fun campaign. The only thing I don't like is the tanks, and I haven't unlocked the Panzer IVs yet, so it will probably change when I unlock the Panzer IVs, but for the Axis, I really do not like the tanks. Obviously, I do want to use the F1 and the Panzer IV-E, and I probably will get this Panzer IV-E here when I do unlock the squad, but the problem is that the Panzer IIIs at the moment, I'm not really a big fan of. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Panzer III-B. The Panzer III-E, not really a big fan of either. And the Panzer III-J, which I've got the premium version of, I'm not a huge fan of this either. Like, I really do not like this tank at all. Like, and there's a reason why I was really ranting about the J1. and why I thought the J1 was bad, because I mean, I'm not really a big fan of the J, so yeah. I mean, other than that, they've got some pretty cool planes. Like, obviously, I've got the this Fokker Wolf here, which I might try using. It looks quite cool. I don't know if this is actually in the tech tree anywhere at all. So, can you get the Fokker Wolf? No, you cannot. So that's a unique aircraft. If you played, I think it was Battle Summer actually. So, yeah, got some unique aircraft here for if you've played in that campaign. Obviously, of course, you also get a lot of Stuckers. So, yeah. But yeah, I also think as well the gold orders in Moscow are actually pretty good. Like, you get the VMP, you get the MKB, you also get the Suomi KP, which is really good. And even they get some of the more unique ones, like the Badan and the Suppressed Sniper. Like, I mean, I said unique, I didn't say good. So they get some pretty unique ones, which you don't like. What other campaign where you have a fucking musket? Do you see enemies coming at you with a fucking musket? Like, that is actually just or an SMG that looks like this. Like, I love using these as well. Like, the Suomi is so good as well. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about Moscow. It's just a really good campaign. Like, it's a really good, well-balanced campaign. And I honestly would say, for anyone who's new to the game, Moscow's probably the best starting off point, because you've got really a lot of leeway to go. Like, I've said that the best starting off points are Moscow and Normandy, because Moscow, you basically are, most people are using bolt actions. Doesn't matter, until they get to level 20, which is where most people drop off. And in Normandy, yeah, people are using more, semi-autos and stuff. But, the maps are well designed around bolt actions as well. Which is why I think those two are the best campaigns to start on over Berlin, Tunisia, and Stalingrad for different reasons. Obviously, Berlin is more of a clusterfuck. Tunisia is more advanced than Moscow, I'd say. And Stalingrad is, well, Stalingrad. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.